Hello and welcome to the Two Bros, One Microphone podcast. I'm Caleb.
I'm Elijah. I'm here with you.
Today, we are here.
We're here. Yeah.
We are here.
This is our first little attempt at a podcast because why not? Who doesn't want to hear two bros talking with one microphone?
I'm hot.
We can't okay. Listen, you don't understand how ghetto this room setup is.
You can understand because you can see it.
You can see part of it. It's super ghetto. Okay, put it this way: we have
a shirt, a button-up shirt as a dimmer for a light, and a Minecraft bed sheet. A pillowcase.
We lit in for noise cancellations. We have blankets over everything.
So, and it's summer in Texas.
Oh my gosh.
It's 100 degrees outside.
This room is so hot. We are all dying.
And we can't have the fan on.
Because it gets into the microphone.
We can't have...
Okay, but that aside.
The coldest thing in here is my heart. Okay.
Who broke your heart, Caleb? You want to talk about and start that first topic? Who broke your heart, Caleb?
You.
What did I do to you, man?
You made me be in this.
You said you wanted.
Why am I here?
You said you wanted to do a podcast.
I did say that, didn't
Yes,
I?
you did.
Turn the laptop on.
It is on.
Oh.
Okay. I think besides the nanny.
If we're sweaty, you'll know why.
Well, we just explained it in very great detail. Okay.
You understand the torture that we've been put through.
You say torture. I say torture. Creative pain.
Liberty. We took a lot of creative liberty.
You know, they say a lot of artists, the only way they made true art was the suffering. So, we're true artists. We're suffering right
I love
now.
suffering. It makes me feel creative. You know, there's a reason There's a reason I use Legos. It's because when you step on them, it's pain. But you can create lovely things, like a milk jug.
Out of pain.
Yeah.
Now, listen. Okay, so, if we're going to talk about stuff like that, think about, when you're writing poetry or any kind of, art, a lot of painting.
You might stab yourself with feather. Maybe get a paper cut.
A lot of paintings are done through, pain and suffering. At least when I
They go too many
times.
They go way too much.
It usually comes from a place where I'm hurt.
They put too much time into it, and they get sleep deprived. Sleep deprived.
It doesn't take me that long to write a poem, but I feel that.
Okay, Elijah. Who broke your heart?
It was in the 7th grade.
You're asking me.
It was in the 7th grade. Her name was your mom.
But we're brothers. There's a reason it's called Two Bros, One Podcast. One microphone. One microphone,
I don't know
bros.
about that, but what about D's?
Nuts.
I don't know, that was bad. I'm sorry, audience, you had to hear that.
I'm not.
Okay. Let's get to some actual topics before we stop BSing for the next 30, 40 minutes.
Be a little out of my mind sometimes.
He's just hot. It's just really... We are all
My
melting.
brain cells have been deteriorating quickly.
To get the sweat off, we've been using toilet paper.
Toilet paper, and you just spit on the laptop. Yes.
I don't know.
This is why it's hot.
This is a video podcast. This is legitimately half the honestly, with half of this
If it wasn't a video podcast, you wouldn't even need to know that it was hot in here.
We're suffering, so we're gonna talk about it for the first few minutes. Yeah. Okay, now listen. Let's get some actual topics. Now, you seen any movies lately? I know quarantine's been kind of rough at the movie theater. You seen any movies lately?
Mortal Kombat was garbage.
Hot takes here. Hot takes.
It was terrible.
Hot takes. Okay, listen. A lot of people say it was decent.
It wasn't.
I've come to appreciate a few of the scenes, a few of the things here and there. I've come to appreciate it. Now, listen though. The thing
only
about it
the second long clip though.
But that's the thing about it though.
That's all they have.
Here's the thing. You can appreciate parts of it. They tried with the fatalities. If you played the games, you would like it. But that's about it.
We played the games.
I know.
And I didn't like it.
Well, it's not that bad.
Stop looking at the freaking monitor.
I'm not looking at.
You are looking. You're like.
I'm just talking. Okay.
To the monitor.
It's not that bad. I didn't think it was bad. Okay, listen. So, I mean, there's a lot of movies I've been watching that aren't necessarily new right now, but like they're older.
I watched Scream. I watched the first 2 Scream.
This man's got an addiction to horror
I've been watching
films.
horror films. I saw no Saw. That's just torture porn.
That's gore porn, dude. I can't do gore porn.
I don't like that.
I don't know if YouTube's gonna flag the word porn though.
It won't, I think. As long as
porn.
But
porn.
Stop. Corn.
I was talking about corn. I just
torn. My sternum.
Scorn. I don't know.
Gorn. The video game.
Okay, let's keep talking about that. Was that a segue?
No, we're still talking about movies. So,
I mean, I guess it counts as a movie, but we're like that.
Gorn is not a movie unless you watch it in a movie form.
No, we're talking about Bo Burnham's Inside special he did recently.
That was the worst segue.
What's a movie?
It's a special.
But it's a movie.
It's a comedy special.
It's a long movie.
It's an hour long. An hour and a half long. It's the longest one that he's made.
It's like a movie. Yeah, that's then my friend is the optimal guy slipping his mind, losing his mind over time.
Just like us.
We lost ours in the past 10 minutes. He lost his over a year.
Yeah. It was the worst when the fan had to be turned off.
Dude. We were like, oh, the fan should be fine. The fan.
And there's during testing, bro, we're just like, and our reaction was,
we're peeking the mic so bad.
Well, then deal with it, camera.
That was fine, but it's so hot.
Hey, don't look at my title.
It's so, dude. That's probably gonna be the title of the video. It's so hot.
No,
okay, but yeah. I mean, I watched Perks of Being a Wallflower. It's an older movie. It's really good.
Is that the one where the kids are in the attic and they're poisoned by their mother?
No, that's called Flowers in the Attic.
I love that movie.
What?
What? And the mom dies in the end when she tries to marry another guy, and then she gets thrown over a roof by her children.
You really are?
They try to poison the kids with cookies. It's horrible. That mother's a bad mother.
I bet you love that movie.
I love it.
You don't understand. Okay, listen. Okay, what I'm saying is Perks of Being a Wallflower is actually it's a coming of age story.
Is it anime?
No.
No? Well, I didn't know.
It has Paul Rudd in it.
Oh.
It's not. I'm
sorry. Excuse me. I like
Caleb. That was so gross.
I like the Paul Rudd. I like the Paul Rudd movie where it's the one kid in the wheelchair and it's like I forgot what it was called. Look up Paul Rudd. Oh, there's a Netflix series that's called Living with Yourself. I really like that, but there's only one season on Netflix. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to put the whole roll of toilet paper in my shirt. There's no internet. We didn't freaking put in the laptop. If only I could wear that. I would so do it right now. In the conditions that we're in, I would. No matter the cost of my humanity.
It's hot, man. It's hot, but we'll be okay. While it's connecting, we can talk about something else. I mean, we can keep talking about movies. We did go and see Godzilla versus Kong together.
Oh my gosh, that movie was...
Seeing it in theaters made that movie what it was.
We never saw it in IMAX.
We really didn't. I wanted to, but we did not. I keep taking off my hat because it's hot. But yeah, that movie is really good. Stop burping. What is the deal?
It's difficult.
What is difficult? Just burping.
Stop talking about fire and hot things. Talk about cold things.
You remember that spicy...
Sub-Zero died.
You remember that spicy mayo you ate?
Gosh. That's gonna come out, man. Dude, spoiler alert. Sub-Zero dies in the end.
Why you gotta say that?
There's a spoiler alert.
Why you gotta say spoiler alert?
Because it's a spoiler.
No.
Yeah.
Why'd you spoil it?
What?
Sub-Zero dies at the end of Godzilla vs. Kong. What a spoiler.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
I mean, it sounds like it. That's what we were talking about. Why did you switch back to Sub-Zero? Died after you burped, after you vomited.
I didn't vomit.
In your mouth.
I didn't.
I mean, there's a camera there, but like anyone who's just listening to the audio, all they heard was.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. Okay.
Well, now they had to hear that sound. I feel like it's just as bad.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, but like, I mean, do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about, man?
We have. Okay.
We have topics. What do you want to talk about, man?
Okay. We're talking about movies. Godzilla vs. Kong was really good. It was good. I mean, Millie Bobby Brown's character was okay.
What do you think?
She wasn't the main.
I mean, this is a different topic, but I mean, it's movies still. But what do you think about Black Widow? Like, what do you think about that finally coming out?
I'm excited for it. Still.
Are you really? She's dead. No matter what we do, she is dead.
It's a well, at least it's her swan song.
Swan song of death.
That's what a swan song is.
Swan song right before she took that swan dive off that cliff.
To sacrifice herself.
That hit hard.
She sacrificed herself so.
I don't know. I feel like Gamora hurt me more.
So she could. Nuh-uh. Black Widow's death hurt me a lot more than Gamora. I'm like, okay, Gamora died. I mean, I wasn't like that.
He was. She got thrown off by Thanos. The same place, yeah.
Black Widow willingly did it.
She jumped off. Well, it was actually a fight. Bart.
With her friend.
Yeah, Hawkeye was trying to kill himself too.
They were both willing to do it because they loved each other, and which means that Thanos. Well, wouldn't that mean that Thanos didn't really love
Of course not.
Gamora?
He did.
He had to for it to.
He did. It's just it's one of those things where it's like.
Do I have stuff on my face?
He felt like it was for the best of the universe that half the life was destroyed.
Yeah, just like.
I mean, it's like it's villains with a good intentions, but their means are really harsh. Okay, so like another thing we talked about. I mean, E3 was recently was E3.
Mhm.
I mean, I watched the only one I really watched was Nintendo. I saw clips from the Bethesda one, but I really only saw the Nintendo one.
I only saw like news and stuff, and that they're gonna come out with Metroid Dread.
That looks really cool.
What I think it's gonna be, which would be really cool, would be like a rated M game. It's probably not gonna be one.
It's gonna be rated T.
It would be awesome if it was rated M.
What would be the point? Why? I mean,
it would be like Ridley takes a really dark turn, even though he's already a terrible.
He's already murdered her parents.
I know. And it could add. It would mainly be blood and stuff. But like, I just like it could be like zombies, because the Metroids, those are good guys. No, they're the bad guys. The brain things.
Oh yeah.
They're the bad guys,
well,
and like.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, what about? I mean, if we're gonna tell you, Metroid Dread, we saw robot. That's all we saw was a robot. We saw like a few like boss whip.
I just saw Metroid Dread.
There's like robots. There's like she's fighting robots.
It's like Terminator.
Yeah, kinda. I don't think it's Terminator though, but it's like robots. There was Breath of the Wild 2 trailer.
I didn't see it. They're
good.
coming out with a new Mario and Rabbids.
I never played the first one.
I never played the first one either, but I mean, I saw it.
It's so weird. Okay, listen.
It's not like, weird. It's like a tile movement.
It's an RTS.
It looks good.
Not an RTS.
It looks like a good game.
It's kind of like any of those games where you move. I don't know. What is a... I don't know what would be another equivalent to that. Like Halo Wars, kind of.
Halo Wars. What is that game?
XCOM.
Yeah.
XCOM.
Yeah.
That would be another one. I mean, but like, I don't know. I didn't really do that. I still don't have a connect. It's not connected.
Why? You don't know the password?
Keep talking, Caleb.
So like, hold on. Look. Click connect.
No, give me a second.
So, what I was gonna do is I was gonna look up the Nintendo E3, because I didn't really pay attention to it, and you might hate me for that. That was gross.
What?
I made a noise on accident. But anyway.
Stop burping.
I didn't burp! It wasn't a burp.
It was vomit.
It wasn't vomit. Yeah, it was like a snort.
Like a pig.
Shut up. Why are you so mean?
What do you mean, why am I mean? Why are you burping on my podcast?
You think this is your podcast?
It's our podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, that's more like it. It's our podcast. Are you getting upset now? Smacking the freaking touchpad?
I ain't doing nothing.
Kill you.
I ain't doing nothing.
What are you doing now?
I
was looking something up, and then now you talk. We're still talking about Nintendo E3.
Well, I mean, there was a lot of new WarioWare. That's going to be fun.
I heard about that.
Another Super Monkey Ball, which I don't know. Say what you will. I'm kind of excited about it. But a lot of.
I really tried to keep that.
Dude, you need to stop.
No, I'm not purposely doing it. It just
slips out.
Yeah, I tried to make it as quiet as possible. Okay.
I would just like to draw attention to it.
Well, stop that.
You're just freaking hot.
Okay, we're going to Nintendo website.
That's how we're doing this.
This is research. We could watch it, but then nobody would be able to see it because we didn't start recording on this computer.
Metroid Dread.
Oh, that looks awesome.
You don't see it.
Look, Deadly Alien World.
Yeah, but there's robots in it.
Yeah. What is that?
Relenting EMMI robots. Breath of the Wild 2. Oh, yeah, that was another thing. If you like Smash.
Oh, yeah. Kazuya.
Kazuya.
The guy from Tekken.
Kazuya. Who the heck is Kazuya, Caleb? Is that your
Banjo Kazooie.
That doesn't even make sense. It's Kazooie.
It's a joke.
So like Kazuya, that's kind of cool. I mean, my friend's excited.
Shin Megami
Tensei 5. Not really my kind of thing because it's
Mario Party Superstars.
So they're bringing back a lot of the like old like Nintendo 64 like play boards and stuff, and it's online. You can play online.
That's something that should have been existing already.
I mean, but like they're doing it now, so that's cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, WarioWare, get it together.
See, why is the default Wario skin?
So here's my thing.
One?
Nintendo says, "Oh, we're not going to give you a Switch Pro this year." They didn't announce a Switch Pro, nothing.
But they're giving a Game & Watch.
They're like, "Here's a Legend of Zelda Game & Watch."
Hey, that sounds cool. I would definitely buy that.
It's cool, but
I'd rather buy the Mario one though.
It's cool.
I'm not really that.
I'd rather have a Switch Pro. Announce the Switch Pro. No, but I was
just bought a Switch.
Well, obviously, but what I'm disappointed about. What I am disappointed about right now is there was no more Pokemon news at the C3, which I guess they do their own thing. They do their own directs.
Pokemon Diamond. Brilliant.
But there literally is not. They literally have not done their own. They do their own thing. They haven't done. Stop. Stop it.
Stop looking at the monitor. We're gonna switch seats right now.
They haven't given us like you should see me stream. That's what it looks like.
That's what it looks like for me too.
No, but yeah, they didn't give us any news. Like I don't want to know if there's Mega Evolution in the new games. I want to know if there's or it's gonna be Dynamax again. I swear it's
Dynamax again. It might be Dynamax again.
I hope it's not Dynamax again.
I hope it's not Dynamax again.
I hope it's not Dynamax, man.
I'd never played Sword or Shield.
Literally, it's just like big rat go burr. And, like, all the moves are the same just based on typing. And I guess if you have G-Max moves are a little different. But, like, even then it's like, no depth.
Depth. I like
depth.
Depth.
Okay.
What? I said it. Depth.
Well, if you
See, going back to Legend of Zelda, I can't really get into a Legend of Zelda game. I've owned many. I bought Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask for the 3DS.
You've never beaten it, though.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I can't get into Legend of Zelda.
Have you tried playing Breath of the Wild?
Yes, I did it right when we got it.
It's open world. Why
I know, and I got bored of it.
Why?
Because I stopped playing.
You can just explore.
It's just like Minecraft.
I beat Minecraft in the new update. You see, Minecraft has a new update. 1.17, but it is only part 1.
I haven't really played it. I couldn't tell you much about it.
Well, look up the stuff.
I know some of it. I know the actual.
Fine, I'll look it up. Fine. They added goats. What? Dude, we have a laptop here. So we might as well use it.
Added amethyst.
Lightning rod.
That's No, they haven't added the telescope yet. It's copper. Okay, Elijah, we'll talk about something else.
I'm so hot.
I've seen people use the telescope though.
Really? I've never used it. Java Edition is so much better than any other edition. Part 1. How do you... I can't see the freaking things. What is that? It's a mask. Are you serious? We're still living in the COVID times. Bro, what is up with it? Oh. Elijah? You don't stop smacking with that mask, I'm gonna smack you with my fist.
I'll hit you once.
Okay, this is what they
That's
added.
not a smack, that's a punch.
Well, shut up. They added the dripstone block and pointed drip. You know,
that-
none of that is good. This is boring. Most of it. Oh, they... What are you doing? What was that?
They have to cough.
They added raw iron.
They added
Raw instead of iron ore, they just raw
That
gold,
way you can like
raw copper
use
as
fortune.
decoration. Oh, what?
You can use fortune.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I noticed that. I feel like like everybody's like, oh, we would like to see copper and amethyst in our game.
They didn't do it.
And then it's like, you can make a telescope.
Yeah, they didn't make anything out of it.
Yay!
There's no weapons, no armor.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't do anything good with what we wanted. It was a huge letdown.
I mean, it's a lot. Apparently, more.
Are you tired?
No, say that again.
You tired, Elijah?
I'm just hot. I'm trying to be.
Oh, look, it says raw copper, raw iron, and raw gold items. You want to know what those items are?
What?
Blocks.
What?
They're just blocks. You can make raw gold blocks. Raw gold, raw iron blocks. Yeah, out of raw iron and stuff. Look. Hold on. You know what? No, don't look it up. It's fine. They added spyglass, tinted glass. What? Tinted glass.
They did add the spyglass. They did.
Okay, okay.
I thought so.
They added glow squid. Which you didn't
See,
know.
Caleb, I can read.
Okay, I never said you couldn't read.
I'm just feeling really insecure about my reading ability right
Deep
now.
slate is cool. I like the way that looks. That's a good decoration block. And it sounds
just
cool
decorations that just do nothing.
too. I know. Well,
Do
what about the
nothing.
colored ones where they changed the wool color and all that in
They changed the color?
1.14? Remember, they changed everything. You don't remember they added colors?
They
The
added
color
colors?
update? What do you...
Little
They added more colors.
A little ASMR for you.
No, don't, no. Ah! You like that, don't you? Dude, why do you have to drink it like that? Okay. But... you're really enjoying... Oh, dude! Dude, everybody's gonna stop watching. They probably already
It's
stopped
just
watching.
burps. This is the ravings of a mad two men. Okay, let me get this right.
Two bros and a
man.
microphone. Two bros, one microphone.
One man and one young man with a mustache.
I'm gonna kill you. I know where you live.
I mean, we're here.
Hey, don't tell them where you live. We don't live anywhere. We live in space. This is a rocket.
I live in a state.
Dude! Oh my god! At least when I burped, I like at least tried. After the first time, I was like trying to undo the burp. Give me some of that. Okay, let's back on topic. No!
What topic?
You dropped it.
What topic were we having?
We were talking about Minecraft. The new
I don't
update.
know enough.
Okay,
man.
then let's go back to Nintendo E3.
If you don't understand, we're hot.
We're sweating. They'll understand. This isn't a ploy. We're not doing this for fun.
You can see us suffering.
I was checking if I grew boobs, yeah.
I
don't know.
What the heck is that?
I don't know.
The ravings of a madman. So if we're gonna talk Nintendo, Nintendo gets a Nintendo. It's on the Switch, but my new addiction.
Well, it's not, but it's also not on the Switch. It's on other things. Or no, is it
it's
only on
on
the Switch?
Switch, and they'll move to PC soon. Monster Hunter Rise has been my new addiction.
Give us the roll. Just throw it to me.
I have about 70 hours on that game already, and I've only had it for about 3 weeks.
Man, when I edit this, I'll have to watch 45 minutes of us being tortured by heat.
So all I'm gonna say is
26 minutes.
I'm trying to get him, Caleb.
I play.
He's playing with me. I'm trying to get.
I'm level 2. I played 3 hours last night, like 3 to 5 hours maybe, and I'm level 2. He's level like 89 or something.
83.
It's like we fought this freaking fleshy monster.
Oh, Kezu.
Don't say what you're gonna say.
Kezu's the Panias monster.
I told you not to say it. You knew what I was talking about. Oh, there's more news. Look, it says more news on the Nintendo website. Don't do it. What is Pokemon Unite?
What?
Elijah, you didn't try at all.
I was trying to, bro.
No, you were trying to. Why?
Did you see me cocking my neck back for that?
I don't do that when I.
I'm so hot.
You're gonna throw up or something. Okay, so there's new stuff. There's a new.
That's
is that
a MOBA.
Luigi? Is that Luigi as a Italian guy?
What? He's already.
What is that? What is he supposed to be? Like, is he supposed to be French?
Where are we at?
It looks like a French baguette.
Man, we're like 20 minutes.
We're like 30 minutes in. We're almost.
You've only done like 28 minutes.
Well, in the audio, it's yeah. Okay. We're still not even all the way. Well, surprisingly, we haven't gone through all the topics.
That's just because we've been jumping around them like.
Let's talk about. Okay. Have you seen a podcast?
Yes.
Been good.
Well, you don't see podcasts. You listen to a podcast.
Metopia. Talk about Metopia.
Dude, the fact that
You can watch a pod. I watched Ear Biscuits.
Okay. That's a video. They put the video of the podcast on their channel. But okay, but it was like,
And they put audio on like Amazon Music and.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, Metopia. If you want to talk about that, it's kind of like. It's
like Miiverse.
It's like crack.
Miiverse isn't the same.
It's just crazy. Like, it makes no sense because you just make.
It's just like an RPG.
It's an RPG, but like you like can make the Miis whoever like the heck you want.
It's not open world at all.
That's okay with me. It's funny.
Yeah, I like it.
It's funny watching our Miis like be friends, and then all of a sudden I come from the window.
Yeah.
I'm jealous. Yeah. My character's jealous.
In Metopia, his character Elijah was watching. So you and I are in a room. Our characters, because. Like, you have to be in rooms to build up companionship or whatever. He was stalking
I was in the window. I got upset.
He was like...
He was upset. My character was upset. He was
like
jealous.
Michael Myers, dude.
He was just jealous. He just wanted to be friends.
He wanted to be loved.
Well, we're like level...
He's in the same room as Mom.
No, I switched us to us two again, so we're level 7.
Yeah, because we were the first two. And we added Dad, but he's like the sage.
He's the great sage.
So he's not with us.
He'll always be there, though. Like, he'll be in the whole game.
Yeah.
I'm freaking dying.
Bro, your hand is touching my hand. I mean, my elbow. It's weird. Stop that. Stop messing. The sound comes through the mic, probably.
Probably does.
2 bros, 1 mic.
It's so hot.
Next time, we're going to invest into something. I don't know what. Something that makes it not as hot.
I feel like the only way to explain what
we could have opened one of the windows, and it would be colder. This isn't like a sketch. This is a podcast.
Dude, this isn't a sketch. I'm dying.
Elijah, just I swear if the audio doesn't come out right, I'm gonna be so angry. I'm serious, dude. It's gonna.
Man, you don't understand. It's so hot. And that's all we're saying. We're like Texans. We're like, it's hot. It's hot. It's hot.
We live in Texas and we're saying it's hot.
It's hot.
Okay,
it's
stop
hot.
it, Elijah. We get it.
It's hot.
I'm out of Mountain Dew. Okay. I guess the first episode could be 30 minutes.
It's hot. Okay, guys, we're gonna call it here. It is hot.
Don't make an excuse.
It's hot.
We're leaving because
it's
we
hot.
Want to.
Because it's hot. All right, guys. Have a good one.
No, that's not how we're gonna end it.
Okay.
This has been the Two Guys,
Two bros, one microphone.
And this was a great first podcast. If you, yeah, it was very hot. We're gonna make it better next time. If there is a next time,
hopefully there is.
There will. Check out the channel, which hopefully will be made after this episode.
This will be on Caleb's channel for like
Ancient
this first
Dragon.
episode, just to kind of give it a start. We'll put it in. Obviously, it'll be up.
And then check out his channel. What's your channel name, Elijah?
Spiral Soul.
Wow, that's pretty great.
I do Pokemon stuff.
Yeah, he streams on YouTube.
And Caleb,
I stream on Twitch.
Caleb wouldn't even let me talk about Pokemon.
Talk about Pokemon. Go ahead.
Dude, we
were talking about Nintendo E3.
We're ending it, okay? It's hot, and we're ending it.
Okay, well,
next podcast, we're talking about Pokemon.
At least a little bit of Pokemon.
A little bit of Pokemon.
At least.
At least
a little bit of
least.
All right, guys. I guess that's it.
Yep. Well, that was Two Guys, Two Bros, One Microphone. Catch you later.
Bye.
Stop it.